After a year-long project helping my parents retire and move to Kingman, Arizona, we're finally ready to hit the road in our Toyota Sienna van. Yup, if you have not been following along, we've been converting the van and getting it ready because we're going to be traveling the country, hitting national parks, cities, seeing friends, getting workouts in, doing all sorts of adventures, and working from the road. Of course, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge giving up the conveniences of home living, but worth it. Me and Sammy hope that you'll join along in all our adventures. As always, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We appreciate it. So after packing up and after a few teary goodbyes,
you can text us
anytime,
FaceTime us.
And scene. Perfect. That's the intro to the Hallmark movie. Emotions.
Drive carefully.
We hit the road, leaving Kingman for our first stop, Jumbo Rocks Campground in Joshua Tree. We showed up pretty late, so we just parked, set up, and we called it a night.
Go, go, go.
It's a funky looking moth.
Can you fit?
Yeah.
If I fit,
I sit.
Actually, first night, not too bad.
Not
pretty
bad.
comfortable.
Yeah, it was really comfortable.
And I thought it was gonna get really hot in there. We have these little hanging fans.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Did the trick.
Yeah.
Very encouraging for the future.
Yes.
Okay, let's wake up. Because we forgot the butane, we tried plugging in the electric stovetop, but it actually drained the battery really hard, and it actually didn't get the pan that hot, but it kind of eventually worked out. Yes, look at that. Not bad.
Not too shabby.
She has Jumbo Rocks over there.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Okay, we've run into a few problems. One, I did not check what kind of tank we would need for our stovetop. We need a butane tank, which we do not have, and we were not able to find before we got here. And also, we forgot to fill our waters up. So, we're gonna have to solve these problems, come up with some solutions. Then we had to head into town to solve our water crisis. After a few funny looks from the locals, we got ice, water, wood, and we pretty haphazardly filled our water tanks. What happened?
It's a really tiny hole. So we have to get the ice in there.
That's what she said.
Oh, man.
Voila!
Ta-da!
Water. Back at the campsite, well hydrated, we wanted to explore a bit, so we went on our first official little hike. Skull Rock. You can tell because of all the tourists, but we're also tourists. Now that we're all settled in and it's cooling off outside, we wanted to sit down and answer some of the cues you guys have been giving us and give you an official tour of the van. All right, now you might be wondering and asking yourself a couple of questions. Why are we doing this in the first place?
Yeah.
Where are we going? How am I gonna be working out on the road? And how am I gonna be working, editing videos, coaching people, all that kind of stuff? So that's exactly what we're gonna answer before we actually go into the tour.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody wants to see. Everybody's waiting for that.
Yeah.
So let's answer these questions and then we'll go into the tour. Why are we doing this? I don't know.
Well,
Why are we doing this?
we want an adventure before we start to settle down, basically.
We've been helping my parents basically retire, sell the shop.
Yeah.
And it's time to focus on ourselves. I
Yeah.
also just love challenges.
Yeah.
This is not going to be super easy,
Yeah.
nor is it going to be comfortable. And to me, that sounds super exciting. It might get a little dirty some parts. It might be a little uncomfortable in some parts, but all of that to me is just part of the freaking fun.
Exactly.
Are you not supposed to take this out
I
of
was
the
gonna
thing?
say, I don't think you're supposed to.
Part of the fun. So where are we going?
Oh my gosh, we're going so many different places. I don't even
knows?
remember
Who
all
knows?
the places, but
Wherever the wind takes
so
us.
excited.
It's we have a rough plan. It is kind of hard to get reservations in every state park you want.
Yeah.
Like we tried Yellowstone, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So some places we have it on the map. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah.
We've got state parks that we want to see.
Yeah.
We've got friends in many different states that we want to see, collabs that I want to make happen, and places that we want to go, like cities that we want to go.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to just watch the videos to
Yeah.
come on the adventure with us.
Yep.
How will I work out? How are we gonna work out?
Yeah, both of us.
Because Sam is gonna start working out with me. This is really exciting to me. So when we're out here in the middle of nowhere in a state park, I have some elastic bands. We'll be doing a lot of body weight stuff. I just ordered some adjustable dumbbells. And so when we're in cities, we'll just be hitting different gyms that we've never seen before. For me, that's always been something I really love. Different equipment, different environment. What else is really exciting is that I never have anybody to film me at gyms. So Sam will actually be joining me at the gyms.
Yep.
Probably a few times out of the week, maybe every single day, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh yeah, finally, how will I work? So a lot of people are like, are you gonna be editing videos on the road? Yeah, I have 3 portable batteries, solar panels that charge like crazy. I'm gonna be editing in state parks. One thing that's really cool is that in like these state parks, I usually have about one bar, maybe 2 hours of reception, which gives me enough reception to be able to get online. I'm not able to stream videos, not able to upload stuff, but I can basically check in on my clients, make sure that they're hitting their workouts, adjust their macros, all that kind of stuff. So I'm still gonna be able to coach people. I'll be editing videos on the road. We'll be filming stuff like crazy.
Yep.
Be seeing friends and making videos with them.
Yep.
And that's pretty much that.
Yep.
Okay, now, the moment you all have been waiting for, the actual tour of the van we're gonna be living in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me walk you through all the details. So this is a conversion box from Riverleaf, and the whole thing can be removed, so actually none of the van has permanent mods to it. The box sits in the back of the van and it has 3 drawer sections. The first has 3 stages. The top is the sink, the second is for the butane stovetop, and then the third has a compartment that opens for storage. The second drawer has a big open area where we keep the water tank currently, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna store there. The third compartment has a long area, kind of like a cutting board, and that opens for more storage. And then under that drawer is a little storage area where we're currently keeping fruits, and we're gonna store some other stuff. If we look from the inside of the van, the box folds out into 2 more sections to create the raised platform for the bed, which then lets us have more storage below the bed. It has a 4-inch futon mattress that goes on top of the platform, which actually has been surprisingly comfortable. We have some rechargeable hanging fans that we use during the night when it gets really hot, and that's pretty much the sleeping and the kitchen arrangement inside of the van. It's tight, but it's really efficient. We have a shell on top that we keep any overflow stuff that we don't need quick access to, and that gives us plenty of storage. So what we found out is that on the road, 2 things are really important: water and electricity. So we have 3 batteries. We have a Jackery 300 watt and another 300 watt battery. And then we have the big boy 2000 watt Akmo battery. I really did not know much or really anything about batteries and electricity and all this kind of stuff, but this thing is a freaking monster. It came with 2 solar panels that we use to charge it at about 50 to 60 watts per hour per panel, which is about as fast as plugging it into the wall, which is what I found out. This part is really cool. Being totally energy independent for me is a really dope, it's like a freeing feeling. It's pretty sweet. We also got a Rogue RV mini fridge that pulls about 40 watts and then it shuts off when it gets down to temp. And we've been running it 24/7 and it's been lasting about 4 to 5 days off the Aqua battery, which is insane. Now I had the windows tinted very dark so you can't see in from the outside, but it also keeps it nice and cool inside because the sun doesn't get in there. And then I bought a front window cover that perfectly covers the window and a cheap front side window cover for both sides. And then I couldn't find covers for any of the other windows that were prefabricated, so I'll fabricate them if I think we need them. But then what I did is fabricate the back window cover out of Reflectex material, and it's obviously not the most polished piece, but it works, and I'm pretty proud of it. Now when it comes to working inside of the van, the River Leaf box folds up into sections so we can actually use it folded once and use that as a desk for working at while plugged into a battery inside of the van. And now I know what you're all thinking. Where do you poo? Well, I looked into it, and you actually get these things called wag bags. Basically, you poop in a bag. It's not that glamorous, but it is the truth. So we basically have a fold-out toilet seat, and we put the compostable wag bags on the seat, and we poop away. So there you have it. Now you know how the van is set up, and we are all geared up for adventures. Make sure you look for the Van Life logo in the corner of the official Van Life episode thumbnails so you don't miss a single chapter, as I'll probably be uploading a few other videos in between these full episodes. Make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything, and join us for the next episode when we leave Joshua Tree, rush to see Sammy's family in Yuma, and then we land in San Diego. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you then.